Hi guys, welcome to Warwickshire Outdoors. Thanks for joining me today. I'm out for a few hours. I've got to be back for 5. One is going to be torrential rain for the next day or so from 5 o'clock tonight. 2, there's a football match I want to watch. I did get up early this morning as well and listen to New Zealand and England, the rugby this morning. England should have won that game. They lost by 1 point. That's a real disappointment, but they played really well. If you got up early this morning and watched it or listened to it, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, I bought 2 things from the Bushcraft Show this year, and I'm going to show you those. One of them I'm both really excited about, but one of them in particular, and I'll show you those things. So join me soon. See you soon. Guys, one thing I've noticed, I must get out of the habit of making noises like when I get up and sit down in the seat. I don't know. So, guys, I bought 2 things. First thing I bought was this Buffy hat from Ben and Lois Orford, 100% wool. I absolutely loved my Falraven 100% wool hat. Unfortunately, I've mislaid it. I thought as soon as I bought this, I'd find it, but unfortunately I haven't. These aren't cheap, but they're 100% pure wool. They're really comfortable. And because they're not that nylon material, you just don't get that nylon-y sweat like you normally do. I really like 100% pure wool. If you're in the market for a woolen hat, I can thoroughly recommend one of these. It fits really nicely and it covers your whole head. I bought it on the Saturday at the Bushcraft Show. Or was it the Friday? Can't remember now. Saturday the Bushcraft Show. I wore it Saturday night. And most of Sunday. The weather was quite changeable and I'm really pleased I did. But yeah, great hat, really comfortable, really nice. Fantastic service from Ben and Lois as usual. I bought a couple of things from them now. They're really friendly, great couple, and I was fortunate enough to bump into them on Saturday night as well. I had a couple of cocktails by then, but we had a quick chat and it was nice to catch up with them. Anyway, let me show you where else I bought. Right, those of you who watched my last video will know that I hammocked in this DD Frontline hammock. I've had it for a while. I've underused it, but I enjoyed it so much last time, I've decided I'm going to be using this a lot more going on. So I bought the hammock sling and some whoopie slings with it, and I think it's made a real big difference. I've set it up at home, I've tweaked with it, so I'm going to set it up on a couple of trees this afternoon and let you have a look at that. So there is the hammock system set up. Now there's lots of people on YouTube showing you how to set these up, so I'm not going to go too much into it. I did find the straps a little bit awkward to put up at first, but what I'm going to do in future is just tie a knot there so they don't slip down as you're messing about with the rest of the hammock. So I got these from DD Hammocks at the Bushcraft Show. I got the hammock suspension kit, the whoopie sling kit, and with that you get 2 of these tree straps. You get the carabiner, you get 2 carabiners, and you get the whoopie sling suspension system. I also bought a bit later on, actually when I got home, I bought this online for it's about £9 these. I think the whoopie sling suspension system cost me 30 something pounds, and I got the hammock sleeve. It just makes packing away and setting up so much easier. So here you've got the whoopie sling suspension system. You can see I've just tucked the loose bits of whoopie sling in there. You got your second carabiner and you got your tree hugging straps. So that's quite done up pretty tight. There's lots of string and strap here. That's a good distance between these 2 trees, so you could sling it up over a good distance, I think. Really easy to put up, really quick to put up, really easy to adjust. I do find the straps that these come with, the DD hammocks come with, good, but this is so much quicker and easier to set the hammock just the way you want it. And again, it's just going to make me want to use it more because it's just so much easier and so much more convenient. So let's have a look at this. As I say, this hammock sleeve, it was only about £9, and I bought it £9.50 or something like that. And it's just a simple case of pulling it up all the way, sliding it off, and then sliding it down when you want to put it back on again. Oh, yes. Yes. Well, now I know it works. So this is how it scrunches up. Now, when you put the whoopie slings through the end of the hammock, you can see it goes through the end here where the those straps normally go. I'm not sure whether to take the sling out of here and put a loop made from the original straps that come with this, just so it doesn't cut into the hammock so much. I've never found that anybody's had a problem with it. It is designed to go like that, but just my own peace of mind, I might do that. Who knows? Taking these straps out of there, having the whoopie suspension slings in, has really decreased the pack size. It packs down to a much smaller size. It's amazing just what the difference it does make. So guys, here we are in the hammock, and I must say it's just so much easier to use. It really is amazing. It's made all the difference. For those of you who've already got these, you'll know exactly what I mean. It was just so easy and quick to put up, very quick and easy to adjust. And I don't get the feeling, sometimes I used to get the feeling with the straps that come with the hammock that they came a little bit loose and stretched a bit too much. I don't get that feeling at all. I've you know, when you sit in it, sometimes it used to sag a little and get a bit closer to the ground. With this, as soon as I've sat and lay in this, I just feel like it's just going to stay like it and it's not going to move. It feels all round a lot more secure, I think. Guys, if you can hear some announcements and stuff in the background, there is an event going on in that direction somewhere for the weekend. Well, they're not going to be disturbing me. As I say, I'm going to be leaving here by 5. Oh, I'm so tempted to lie here though. It's just fantastic. Really is great. I can't believe how I haven't used this more often. And as I say, since camping out in it last time, I realised just how nice it was and how comfortable it is and how easy it is to use. It was just a no-brainer to get the whoopie system, to be honest. And for 30 odd pounds, it makes a massive difference. You know, not a lot of money in the greater scheme of things, I guess. And the hammock sleeve is about it's under £10. What can you get for under £10 these days? I know I'm going to make a drink. camp style coffee today. I'm using the BCB Crusader system today. I really like this. I've cottoned on to the idea of not having the water bottle in it, having the water bottle separately, so that I can fill this with coffee and food and stuff, and it makes the whole system a lot lighter. Using the Fire Dragon blocks, I really like them. Easy to use, great for a situation like this. Bubbling, that's all done. Sometimes these blocks just work absolutely perfectly. I've used one block, it brought it to the boil for a while, and I thought, oh, that's it, it's done. And literally a couple of seconds after that, the block went out. So timed absolutely perfectly. So I'm just going to let that settle for a while. Well guys, thanks for joining me. Just a quick video today. I've been quite busy, but and the weather has been really unpredictable here in the UK. Got some nice days, but really cold this last week. I couldn't believe it's July now. The coffee's really good, it's worked really well, which I'm really pleased about. But I'm going to be using the hammock more. Oh, I should have said at the beginning, but I've actually shot this in 4K on my phone. The last couple of times I've been out, just for convenience, I've used my phone, but I've never actually shot it in 4K before. So go to YouTube settings and go on the video and set it to 4K. YouTube have a nasty habit of making you watch it in a lower resolution, so make sure you're playing it back at 4K. So guys, I'm all packed away. Very much oversized bag for what I brought out with me today, but it was the first one I could grab. Isaac used this for his Duke of Edinburgh expedition last week. So guys, thanks very much for joining me today. The temperature has dropped. It's due to rain very heavily sometime within the next hour. As a matter of fact, I think it started already, just about. So I'll put my hat on. Got to get your money's worth, haven't you? Great for joining us, and see you soon. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye.